Are you sure? 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 Alright, so you start a new game?
Yes. Anne's playing again. I'm
determined.
DC3 last time. It was down to the wire, yes.
Are you sure?
It was so close.
Well, and I really just enjoy it for what it is,
skip
but
on through here.
now that I have a little bit better understanding what I'm doing, I would like to have another go and see what I can do. So I enjoyed the snake, and I enjoyed the bees.
Maybe check the enemy preview.
I mean, that still didn't really mean much to me, but...
Snake or bee will work.
If I buy... I can fill it with snakes, and I think
you can only get one, though, and then it'll be sold out.
Oh, okay, well then I'm...
The bee...
This is so immediately more difficult now that I know what I'm expecting, because I know I'm gonna die, and I just... All of these are presented to you because...
You should start
they're evenly
with
balanced,
the bee,
so,
I think.
Going for it.
You did really well with those, and...
Since I'm avoiding his chin for bullets... I have to think about this.
You should put the bee on his head.
Okay.
Because his chin is the longest tentacle. So if an enemy is coming towards you...
I can whack it. And I forget, too, that the tentacles are great. So, alright. Wait, I don't need the mouse, right? What am I doing?
That's right.
It's
A and
literally
D.
just those two. What a great game.
Well, and this is your third run now. And even though you are using... you're using the save file that I made working... on hard mode and stuff.
Love these bees.
Like, the game is still pretty well balanced. Like, you've needed... Actually, I'm gonna move the mouse off the screen there.
That's a good call.
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe...
I'm just enjoying spinning round, baby.
I
right
mean,
round.
You'll be fine.
Like a record, baby.
You'll be...
Right round.
That's my favorite
Right
Black Eyed
round.
Peas song.
No, you're thinking of
Didn't they
some
do, like,
other band.
Didn't they do like a cover of that song where they just stole the lyrics and for some reason it was okay for them to do that?
And then Fergie peed her pants because she was super drunk before she went on stage.
What?
Yeah, she did. No joke.
Well, you know
And
what?
normally I would feel bad and be
wet the
embarrassed
bed
for it. But...
until I was like 11
okay, but
years
she was
old,
a
so let's not
35-year-old grown professional woman who literally was too
take a little
drunk.
longer.
Okay, but if she was in bed, fine. You know, some people have... And if people have a little bit of incontinence, not going to make fun of them, but if you are literally drinking to the point where you are not relieving yourself before you go into a that's just bad.
Maybe get a snake.
And she should feel bad. What does this guy do?
That's the one that makes you spin faster.
That, I think... I won't do it this round, probably, because I think my goal here is to just get as many chickens as possible.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Though, to be honest, I'm considering just getting the one chicken. Should I get a bunch of... Oh, you can only get one, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm considering maybe going with these until I can get... I'll have the one chicken, but I'm almost thinking
hang on to these while you work out what you want to do.
And then specifically do, oh, not very good. What was he saying? Specifically wait until I have roosters. Because definitely having the one is helpful, but I'd rather save my money and buy the extra, whatever, life, if I can, or I guess I better do this guy. Yeah. So the bees are great. They are similar to the eggs, it seems. They cover the entire board. Whoops. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Not paying attention.
You want to aim... Yeah, get that goal.
Does the bee do more damage?
The bee does do more damage.
Oh my gosh,
it does as much damage as 2 shots from the snake. So, but it also shoots at about half the speed.
So this is great. I'm actually glad with this placement. So I think I'm gonna make sure to keep these two together.
Yeah,
because it's a lot easier to
give
just
you a little bit of melee
when they're squished
coverage.
together. Yeah, that's true. Because that was really nice, where they were both able to hit the same thing at once. I really, really like the bees. Those are awesome. I love all the cool stuff. For someone being introduced to games, let's see.
Now
I have enough money. I'm thinking about getting a chicken and a snake, but You have mentioned the goldfish, and I think I'm doing okay. Well, I'm close to having a tentacle. I'm gonna just, you know what? Sorry, I love Conrad. I'm gonna listen to him, but I'm gonna trust my gut for now.
You made the decision to not spend 200 gold instead of making the decision to spend that money and hope that things turn out your way. Make sure you get that one that's closest to you.
You're right. Oh, jeez.
If you aim your snake at it, then the snake will be able to beat it, no problem.
So difficult. But yeah, I really like all. It's just a well done game. I like all of the elements that are here because it. Not only does it allow you to have an advantage, I love the tentacles. Actually, I may just add more tentacles and not even worry about. Because it
I think
defends
once you can get your
that's exactly what I
roosters,
need.
you're gonna change.
Oh no,
your tune.
I'm definitely going for the roosters, but I think it's more about. Okay, so this is
aim the snake because the bee will do the aiming for you.
Yeah.
Just focus on whatever it is that you want your snake to accomplish.
I'm figuring it out.
You are
a little bit.
You, by the way, have not taken damage yet.
I have not, which is why I'm saying I think I may just focus my priority currently on adding tentacles because those are your defense basically. If anything gets close to you, your tentacles just whack them, so no loss there, right?
That's true, and the first tentacles are a lot cheaper. It costs 500, then 1,500.
So definitely, I'm gonna do that then.
The first tentacle, and I think you. Oh no! You just wait for him to. He's got to fall
he's dead?
to the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I needed to protect myself. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for roosters, and I do like the chickens, but because the bee has the homing, and it's not even about necessarily the advanced guidance, but it's more that it covers the whole board. That's the most important thing. That is why the chickens are great. That's why the roosters are awesome, because it's 2 of them, which is crazy.
So I'll say you should get a goldfish on one of your tentacles, one of your
so add a tentacle and then get it. Okay. So I want these 2 together.
Yeah, so pushing them closer together will be good.
Maybe I'll do a goldfish down here? Or should I protect my chin?
Keep the chin a tentacle.
Maybe I'll do a gold here.
Yeah, one of those sides.
All right, and then I'm going to just save the rest because
Exactly.
I'm feeling okay. And I think this is you are encouraged to add more little, whatever you call them, pets, I guess, to your tentacles. But the thing is, especially if you're like me and you're not very good at paying attention to things, I don't need that much stuff. I need to defend myself more than anything. I need the tentacles more than I need any of these other help because I can't pay attention to that many things at once.
Well, and that's part of why I think it's helpful to have the goldfish because the goldfish is not something that you pay attention to. Oh, we know.
It's hard to not just jump into it because I'm playing as if it's.
As if it matters.
Well, and as if it's the end stage. I haven't taken any damage. That makes me feel pretty good. I'm doing okay. Whoops. Oh my gosh, I'm not good at aiming though.
You've learned a lot about what kind of upgrades you should get.
I'm gonna just wait. Because this isn't timed generally, right? If I was doing some kind of speed run, I'd have to have a timestamp.
But more enemies will start showing up.
So should I just roll? Okay.
Just
I'll wait for a second and deal with at least these planes because they're so slow. Okay.
You don't have to go back. Well, I guess the advice that I gave you was
I guess I'm trying not to take
snake.
hits, and I need to just take the hit. I'm doing just fine.
Oh, honestly, not taking the hit is always going to be the better choice.
Well, I feel like if I do that, I'm
you've got
gonna
that guy on the left is about to go down, and you should take care of him so that you don't have to.
Okay. Well,
so that doesn't happen.
I don't know how. I guess just prioritizing him. That's cool.
Yeah, like that guy that's getting close to you. The building, is your priority.
Because it's blocking me. That's why it's nice to have Ursula or Spike.
But if the enemy is going to hit
they can deal with that way before I'm just going to go for it.
If the enemy is going to hit you, then you should switch your your safety so that you can destroy the buildings is the ultimate priority. You should back up from that.
Okay.
Especially when you've got the room to do so, and then.
I'm gonna take the hit no matter what. I don't think there's any way to avoid it.
You were refocusing. like you're thinking,
I'm
okay, I need to
Captain
not get hit by this.
Slow.
I need to not get hit by all of these.
Oh my gosh, that little shark
And so
poop.
you're...
And this is the thing now is that I did just fine in
yeah.
my first playthrough
You've taken
because
way less
I wasn't
damage this time
looking.
around.
Well, that's true, but the point is that I did just fine even before. Okay, I think.
Yes. Well, check your enemy
how many-
preview.
Okay.
I would say if you want to hang on to both of your tentacles, then Firefly to replace the snake. If you want to get
that's not a bad.
Cobra is like Firefly, or it's Firefly without the D stealth.
Yeah,
so,
Firefly is definitely.
and then
more
you could
useful.
also get your first chicken if you want, and then leave that chin tentacle.
Because I have the bee, and the bee kind of does with the egg. The egg seems to do more damage, but really the point of the chicken is that it covers the entire screen.
Exactly.
But, no, what I was saying is that exactly what we're doing right now is that I'm getting way too focused on being strategic about it. Which is, I mean, it is important. I definitely want to take as few hits as possible, but I did just fine. I made it through to the end pretty quickly.
Yeah.
By not overthinking it.
You know what? Oh, there's a health even. There's 2
What,
health.
where?
So, both. Those. Yeah.
Oh!
You just got all your health back.
Oh, okay. I didn't even... Again, this is just so... This is way too fast for me. I'm not even able to keep up with what's happening. So.
Now you will have no problem with those armored subs. Because
yeah, that's
instead
nice.
of the
Firefly
snake,
is great. And
like
I
that
like
swarm,
the decloaking.
you should take out that swarm. Prioritize it because it's a little weird and they kind of dodge around.
True, and currently the building is active. I'm actually gonna... Yeah, I shouldn't have hesitated.
And eventually...
I think that's another thing, is that I'm getting way too close. My range for these two guys is pretty good.
Well, but then
explode, right? Okay.
on the other hand, you also will occasionally go like, you'll prioritize being far enough outside the range that, say,
Oh, bummer.
that the Firefly can be
But I forgot I
aimed
got
at
this
them.
other health, so... Oh, gosh. See, this is what I mean. Like, this is why little kids will probably do better at this game than adults. Maybe not better,
You should
but...
aim the bee at that. You should actually prioritize that treasure chest, if I'm being honest. Like, and the treasure chest and that swarm. Yeah, the extra gold is always
But yeah,
useful.
you get so caught up in trying to play strategically that you're not actually paying attention to you need to just progress through this game.
Well,
Though, on the other hand...
Progress and try not to get hit.
Yeah, certainly if you're...
Chase that treasure.
I'm going for it, babe.
Oh.
I can't...
Oh, you got one more coin out of it, so...
Oh.
Yeah, just... Maybe aim the Firefly a bit farther up so that actually, you should take out the swarm. Roll against the building to reorient yourself.
There you go. Alright.
That's a pro tip there.
Yeah, definitely.
If you roll against the building, you don't have to go against the enemies to get
And the advantage of the bee is that I'm gonna leave the building there for a sec and deal with this
good
stuff.
idea.
Oh no. Oh no.
You got it.
The problem is the bee can't shoot when I'm positioned in that way. I'm gonna die.
You got it. See? No problem.
Oh man.
Look at that. You even ended with an extra health.
Becoming aware just means that you end up making mistakes because you're way overthinking it. This game is E for everyone because it is well balanced and designed to make it easy for whomever. Oh, I'm so close to getting another tentacle. I think I'm gonna wait.
You're gonna get a lot of gold from the boss on this next level. You're also gonna
get a cobra then, or
I was actually gonna say if you wanted to get a bee or a chicken, you would probably still be able to get another tentacle at the end of this level. You get like 10.
I need 1,500 for a tentacle.
You'll get like 1,000 from this level.
Okay,
like pretty much guaranteed.
So then it doesn't matter. I need 1,500. I've got just over 1,000, but these I can replace both of my tentacles with actual damage doing things.
Yes.
Now, is he medium damage?
The cobra is the Firefly damage, but without the stealth.
I'm wondering if I shouldn't just do 2 bees.
I think you should give it a shot and see how you feel.
Why not? I'm thinking. Oh, I forgot. I can't actually do that. Well, I'm doing okay because I've got the firefly that shoots pretty quickly. I may as well just go with the chicken.
Yeah. Again, you should be able to get another tentacle after this next level. You should get...
You know what? Just not interested in the goldfish. Two, it's not enough gold to justify losing. First of all, she has no defense.
No, she's totally makes sense.
She's not benefiting me in any real way because why? I don't need the gold that much. Like, look how much easier this is.
Well, and now you have... Oh, there's another health coming at you. Oh. And you got a conch! I'm going to celebrate like that every time, even after all the stuff is unlocked. Right. So now you've got a firefly or a cobra, so you can aim the firefly at the building and the cobra at the enemies, or vice versa.
Okay, so the homing... Okay, she's already finding stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You're fine.
I'm gonna take these out. Oh no. Oh no. This is the problem though, is that you get so caught up in what you're doing, and I do think the eggs do more damage. Even though it says they do, like, I'm not sure.
The low damage is about the combination of the rate of fire, the damage of the bullet itself, and what you should...
I was just watching him because I was actually, for the first time ever, was actually aware of the fact that there was anything else. All right,
wow.
So I'm doing okay. I've got full health, right? This is pretty good.
Yeah, you can...
All right, so what do you recommend?
I recommend...
Egg?
No, actually, I recommend bee. Because you're going for that one eye, and the bee will target him from afar, and then all you have to do is worry about that little target that shows up on the ground.
I'm a little bit disappointed the bee is currently just shooting randomly, so you really only have activation of a certain portion of the head.
It'll be good once you get past this phase, because
so I'm actually going to just focus on... So she's not doing anything. I'm going to have to go with the egg, because the bees are just shooting randomly.
But one of them was hitting consistently.
Only because she was the only thing aimed at it. But
but now the chicken is the only thing aiming at it. Like,
true, but... he's doing more damage than she was, and I could use the firefly. And this is the thing; it's pretty well balanced, and we're ending up disagreeing over approaches because that's not reaching at all. The homing bee will reach, but there's not really much.
Well, like you were shooting eggs, and you ended up shooting 3 eggs that narrowly missed his eye because you were still lining up the shot.
There we go. I finally got it. I got the sweet spot. This is the difficulty, is that...
You can get close to him, too. Like...
Oh, and I've lost my sweet spot.
As long as you can avoid that hammer when it's going to come down, and he always tells you when he's going to throw the hammer down. Like,
do this and...
He lifts it up.
Hurry up, bee! Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, so I need my firefly.
You are almost done.
Oh, that was pretty close.
That's alright, you're
getting
through this.
So I need my firefly because if I have my firefly...
Then the cobra faces the other direction?
It faces the other direction, and the homing...
Ooh, careful.
I can't do a thing. Oh, goodness.
You almost got him.
No, I can touch the boss, right?
You can touch the boss. Yes. You can touch this boss.
So the firefly...
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me?
What
I promised you that you were going to get 1,000 gold on this level, and you got 100.
Didn't.
So that was...
How dare
I
you?
honestly thought maybe the game was like, you're doing way too good. I gotta...
I think maybe the numbers man was just so taken with this beautiful, fun game that maybe he just didn't remember.
Well, the numbers man would counter that the last time you played this level, you got like 8 or 9 coins. But I mean, you got the upgrades. That guy on the left. Oh man.
So that's what I was just about to ask. Actually, it seems that regardless of where they're at, maybe I should intentionally have done this to see, but if they hit you when you're firing, it seems like that will take them out by default.
Yes.
Because I have yet to take damage in those sections. Oh, I am so bad at these.
You're actually way better than you think.
So I can use... the thing is, I just didn't know, because you explained it to me, like, after I took damage, and I was just flustered, but...
You can use your ability.
As I blame you, as if that's... Yeah, so the ability, just like... The thing is, you're not introduced to this yet, like...
Exactly.
I do think if I had played through... I'm not going to go for that one. If I had played through this before you'd unlocked everything,
you would have learned all their uses, like, activate it now.
Okay.
And now you're safe.
Okay, sort of. But I can't
like,
do it.
When you start to panic...
Refractory period.
When you start to panic, when you get worried about whether or not you're gonna take damage or get
is
stunned.
there any point, though, what is the benefit of this? Solely to collect money?
To collect the shells. The shells are for...
So it doesn't hurt me at all if I end this round
exactly.
early. Okay, so I think that was the biggest thing for me.
You were worried that you were going to lose health
it was
in
somehow
the main
affecting... Game. Yeah, exactly. So we've got this little mini game. Because it doesn't matter so much to me. First of all, I could just die immediately just to not waste my time.
And
obviously,
it
does benefit me to have money. But, oh, shoot.
That's okay. You got your ability back.
Oh, well, cool.
You get your ability back either after your charge time or after you get hit.
So I guess the thing is, like, it's not as big of a deal. I'm actually going to intentionally put myself into danger. Since it doesn't actually matter, I'm just going to use this. This is just a drill. This is literally a drill, people. It's
just
practice.
Teach
you your reflexes
you gotta roll back and forth.
Pay attention to... Yeah, it's acquainting you with the mechanics of the game. So this is great. Alright. I'm actually having a real hard time seeing stuff, but
I did okay. I didn't think about it before as being a drill.
Yeah, it is.
But the bonus game, it's like
it's meant to
practice
teach you
rolling back and forth. Get good at dodging
that's what you
stuff.
need to do. There is no time limit. If you're doing a speed run, fine.
You just dodge it because you're going to win the game anyway.
Well, and the thing is, dude, the game itself is not timed because that's not how this is meant to be played. So it doesn't matter. Alright, so I can't buy a tentacle yet. I'm going to just stick with what I've got. I'm figuring it out a little bit. There are certain areas... In the ocean will be different, but on land, with the lineup I have, for example, I'm going to want to have my firefly aimed at a building. Because if the firefly herself is aimed at the building, then the homing bee will actually target what I'm aiming at.
Yeah.
That did not seem to be the case with the cobra, though I think that has more to do with the fact that the firefly's shots...
Go a little farther.
They go farther, yeah. And the Cobra doesn't. So the Cobra is actually pretty nice. It does shoot pretty fast, but...
So alternatively,
I think in the future,
you could aim the Cobra, and then the Firefly will shoot outwards. Or aim the Cobra pretty low down, and then you have that bee that's above it.
I love the math of the eggs.
It's gonna be... I can't wait for another flock, because you're gonna... Or another coop.
Coop roosters.
You're gonna do well. Like, you haven't lost a life, you've got full health.
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I think maybe this game seemed harder than it was just because...
You were brand new to it.
Well, and because I assume that if you're playing it, it must be super challenging. And of course it is the first playthrough. You've definitely made it easier for me to play this now that you've done it, but...
Look at that, you just targeted the ends of the level thing.
I did.
You remembered to move forward after you beat the boss? You didn't sit there for 5 seconds?
I do... as you've heard me, I advocate for... Okay, I'm... Nope. Don't care. Not even gonna buy it. I want that tentacle. I'm doing okay.
I guess...
I've lost 2 lives, but they were lives that I had gained through getting those things. So, like, if I'm not struggling, why would I waste my money on stuff? I can play economically,
yeah, for sure.
You know?
Well, really and stuff like the Shellmet, those are good purchases, but those don't cost more as time goes on. The snail shell will always cost 300. Ooh, you should definitely go for the gold too. You've gotten to a point where you can comfortably pretty much guarantee that the enemies are handled while also destroying the treasure chests.
Oh, look, I did it!
Yeah,
got the money this time.
Like...
Oh, goodness.
Try to prioritize those centipedes. Those seem to cost you...
The what?
The little white and blue things that kind of snake around you. Those guys seem to get close. Yeah, because they have a bunch of heads, and those seem to get close to you where other stuff pretty much doesn't cause you problems.
So, whoops. Oh, jeez. So I definitely, as I was saying, like, I do not have good reflexes. I have a really hard time, partly probably because visually I'm not the strongest candidate.
Yeah,
but
focus on that guy. It's coming
which
at
guy?
you with the
Guy?
firefly, yeah.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! Oh, I survived!
Yeah.
Survived!
And you've got enough
This
money.
is such a good game for if you have a. I said this last night. If you have kind of a clumsy kid, I'm just gonna go for it. But I do have to decide where I want to.
You should put the tentacle
to push.
That will push a. Actually, what will happen if
I'm
you put it?
thinking here because I want to push the bee and my. So I want the homing with my.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My
so
shot
you're balancing it out.
Then whichever way I turn, I think.
So then maybe you could get another
okay?
chicken where you.
That's true. I could buy more stuff. I could
You.
I don't have a chicken as an option. Should I just get another bee?
So here's my thought.
I actually think I'm gonna do this. Now I've got.
That's a good idea, actually.
The bees are a little bit slower.
And now you've got the balance
shot,
on each
homing,
side.
Large, yeah. I probably should have replaced the cobra. He's really not very good, but
it's better that you replace
still...
a tentacle than a cobra. The cobra's worth more and does more damage than the tentacle. You can replace the cobra next, maybe with another chicken, and then you'll balance things out. Like. I think that what you've got is good.
I'm thinking that's good. But yeah, if you've got kind of a clumsy kid or maybe a kid who's not very confident, this is a fun little game. I do, though, don't sit there and play with them. Don't try to teach them how to play it. Let them figure it out. I just said this. I feel like I'm repeating myself in an obnoxious way, but this is E for everyone because it is for everyone. Your instincts will carry you through this game. If you have a little kid, or maybe you yourself are not very confident, doesn't matter. Just
focus on that one. You're missing it a little bit.
Just throw yourself into it. See, and he's coaching me in a way that I'm telling you not to do that to your kids. Like, just take the hit. That's the first hit I've taken since level 1, I think.
Since level 1 of this, yeah.
Like, I'm doing just fine by bumbling my way through this game. Because you are absolutely, your handicap is your game experience.
I would say aim the bees while he's far away. Try to get your bee, because the bee will target any part of his body. So you need to make it so that the bee targets a head. And then once he gets close enough, then switch to start using the firefly.
But the bees will target his head kind of regardless, right? I mean, they'll find the weakest part of him.
They will try their best, and they will often fail to hit the body and instead hit the head because they will ignore the fact that the rest of his body is there, and so they'll run into the rest of his body, and then you'll lose that shot. But you can focus on the cobra and the firefly now.
It's just too much. That's the thing. Like, it's too much coaching because I can't keep up with what you're able to see by not playing.
True, and I have fought that boss. I've fought that boss as a basic enemy, which means that I had to learn how to deal with.
I'm not even close to a tentacle, so obviously I'm gonna go with Ursula.
And very Ursula, helpful. You can activate whenever you want, like near a building when you've got enemies that are starting to show up. Like, you can activate her.
I think Kangaroo. So sorry to completely distract from
me talking about my favorite character in this game.
Just in general. We talk about language a lot on here because we like languages, but there are a lot of words in Russian that, whoops, I'm being a dummy. There are a lot of words in Russian that are taken from other languages, which is true for any language, really, but what did I just roll
ran into a nuclear
I'm
tanker.
Such an idiot.
Get that treasure chest.
It's too much now. I've officially reached that point where I just have to focus on
getting that treasure chest.
On the one or two things. And this is, I guess, so I'll go back. I'll not even bother finishing what I'm saying. The coaching is something that if you're a parent, you gotta... The kids will learn. If you're coaching them, all they're going to take away from that is that they made a mistake, and they won't understand what it was because they won't... And they will learn to follow your instructions. More than just figuring out what to do. So that's... I'm just going to keep going. I'm going for it. I don't care. I'm getting bored. That's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say, is that because I am listening to your instruction more than just playing the game, I'm making mistakes. And now I'm just straight up getting bored. I'm getting bored of this game because I'm trying to play a perfect game instead of just blazing through it. The point is to beat that final boss. And admittedly, having the instruction is very helpful.
On that note, before we start up the next level,
We're going to start with Mission 2, destroy the Sydney Opera House in our next
Well, it's like Mission
video.
2, Episode 5.
Episode 57, because I fail at this game. Thanks for watching.